Welcome to the channel. Today we will discuss the economy of Poland in 2025. Poland's economic landscape in 2025 presents a compelling narrative of sustained growth and resilience in the face of global uncertainties. As one of Europe's most dynamic economies, Poland continues to demonstrate remarkable economic vitality, maintaining its position as a regional powerhouse while navigating the complex challenges of the contemporary global economic environment. Poland's economy is projected to achieve 3.2% real GDP growth in 2025, significantly outpacing many of its European neighbors and reflecting the country's underlying economic strength. The European Commission forecasts real GDP to increase by 3.3% in 2025, with private consumption set to remain the key driver of growth as real disposable income continues to rise robustly. Poland stands out from neighboring countries with an outperformance of its economy, having experienced uninterrupted positive GDP growth since 1992, with the exception of 2020. This exceptional track record underscores the country's economic resilience and adaptive capacity. The foundation of Poland's growth remains firmly rooted in domestic consumption, which has proven remarkably resilient throughout various economic cycles. Rising real disposable incomes are translating into increased consumer spending, creating a positive feedback loop that supports broader economic expansion. Growth prospects are strong in 2025 and 2026 due to the expected rebound in public investment, marking a crucial turning point for Poland's economic development. After a period of constrained investment activity, particularly in the construction sector, the anticipated recovery in public investment is expected to provide significant momentum to economic growth. Poland's investment climate remains attractive to both domestic and international investors. The country's strategic location, skilled workforce, and improving infrastructure make it an increasingly compelling destination for foreign direct investment. Poland's inflation landscape in 2025 reflects the ongoing normalization process following the significant inflationary pressures of recent years. Inflation decreased to 3.7% in 2024 and is projected to edge down to 3.6% in 2025. Following the inflationary shock in 2022 to 23, the economy is expected to continue to recover this year and next. A sufficiently restrictive monetary policy is needed to bring inflation back to target. The inflation outlook is influenced by various factors, including legislated changes in energy support in the second half of 2025, but the impact is set to be limited by the recent sharp correction in energy commodity prices. Poland's fiscal position in 2025 reflects the government's commitment to supporting economic growth while managing the challenges of increased spending obligations. Poland's fiscal deficit exceeded 6% of GDP in 2024 on the back of large defense spending and the fulfillment of election promises. Record high defense expenditures will cause the deficit to remain above 5% also in 2025. The 2025 budget targets a slightly lower deficit of 5.5% of GDP, largely owing to higher growth. However, in 2024, a further widening is foreseen to 5.9% of GDP, amid a moderately expansionary fiscal stance, highlighting the ongoing tension between supporting growth and maintaining fiscal discipline. Poland's labor market continues to demonstrate exceptional performance, with unemployment dropping from double-digit rates in the 1990s to less than 3% today, one of the lowest in the EU. Eurostat measured total Polish unemployment at 2.7%. This exceptional employment performance reflects several factors: the country's dynamic private sector, successful economic transformation over the past 3 decades, and strong domestic demand. The tight labor market conditions support wage growth and consumer spending. The low unemployment rate also presents challenges, including potential labor shortages in certain sectors and upward pressure on wages. However, these are positive problems that reflect the underlying strength of the Polish economy. Poland's economic development continues to benefit significantly from European Union membership and associated funding mechanisms. Since 2004, Poland has received nearly 246 billion euros from the European Union budget, representing a massive transfer that has supported infrastructure development, institutional capacity building, and economic modernization. The country's Recovery and Resilience Plan represents a continuation of this support, with Poland's Recovery and Resilience Plan responding to the urgent need to foster a strong recovery. Since 1989, Polish GDP has grown by 220% in real terms, representing one of the most successful economic transformations in modern history. This remarkable achievement reflects the successful transition from a centrally planned to a market economy. The Polish economy has evolved from its heavy industrial base to become increasingly service-oriented and technology-focused. This structural transformation has enhanced the economy's resilience and reduced its vulnerability to traditional cyclical downturns. Despite the positive overall trajectory, Poland faces several economic challenges in 2025. Net exports posed a drag on growth, indicating that external trade conditions remain challenging. The global economic environment, characterized by trade tensions and geopolitical uncertainties. The fiscal challenges, while manageable, require careful attention to ensure long-term sustainability. The need to balance defense spending, social commitments, and infrastructure investment while maintaining fiscal discipline will require skillful policy management. Poland's economy in 2025 represents a success story of sustained growth, low unemployment, and economic resilience. The projected 3.2% GDP growth, declining inflation, and robust domestic consumption provide a solid foundation for continued prosperity. While fiscal challenges and external uncertainties require ongoing attention, Poland's economic fundamentals remain strong, positioning the country for continued success within the European Union and the global economy. The combination of strong domestic demand, expected investment recovery, and continued EU support creates an optimistic outlook for Poland's economic future. As the country continues its remarkable economic transformation journey, 2025 appears to be another year of solid progress and resilience in an uncertain global environment. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.